Hello, welcome everyone. It is one day special time and a lovely, lovely way to round off the weekend as well, I have to say. It is an Oakwood Archer one day special right now from our gorgeous Nikki Hassan. These are wonderful. These are amazing. In fact, you know what? The first thing to do, let's go to the lady herself who designed everything you are about to see in your one day special. The gorgeous, the glorious Nikki Hassan. Happy Sunday, Nikki.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very, very good. Oh, I'm missing you, though.
I know.
You should be here.
Terrible. I know. Hopefully this will be all done soon and we can all be back together and normal.
Darling, this is your wonderful work for us to show off tonight. Tell us more.
Yes. So this was inspired by my children as they were growing up. I've got two girls. They love dressing up in my clothes, my shoes, and were forever in my makeup bag. So I thought this one was for the girls.
And I bet that was you as well, once upon a time, Nikki, as well.
Yeah, I have to say, yeah, it probably was.
Yeah, so a little bit of you and a little bit of them comes together. So let's go through. So it's stamps and dies tonight, and there are 4 individual sets. Of course, there'll be a bundle of all of them to come as well. So let's go through them one at a time, shall we, Nikki? So let's go through, first of all, the first one, which is Perfume. So tell us about that one. Let me turn that one the right way so you don't need to crane your neck. There you go.
Right, so on this one, you've got 5 stamps in total, and then you've got the coordinating dies. You've got a sentiment in there as well, sent with love. I thought that would be quite fun to do, rather than sent as in S-E-N-T. I've done S-C-E-N-T.
There we go.
Then you've obviously got your flowers there as well, and these are a really nice size. So the actual perfume bottles themselves, you can use as your main image on your card. And you can layer them up as well. As I say, you have got the dies that coordinate with them as well. Really, I wanted to do something that was going to kind of from teenagers onwards, so any age.
I love that. Is that a string of pearls down there, Nikki, as well?
It is, yeah. You
beautiful.
can't have perfume bottles without a string of pearls.
Girls with their pearls. Every girl has to have some pearls, don't they? It's beautiful. It's really, really lovely. So that's the matching stamps and the dies there. £16.98 there. So you're making a £4 saving, which is really, really lovely. Really, really amazing dies as well. So that saves you all of the work. Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they? Right, let's move on to Perfect Pair.
Right, so the perfect pair, we couldn't have a set without shoes and a handbag, could we?
Got to be done, isn't it?
And then, I don't know about every other lady out there, but I know in my handbag I've always got sunglasses, I've always got some makeup in there, so I thought that would be nice. They could layer that up and they could put the kind of like the makeup around the bottom of the handbag, or you could pop it in the top. I'm
just going to whiz that handbag round so that we can see it as well. That is some bag, Nikki.
It's a lovely bag, isn't it? That's my own very own designer bag.
Oh, is
and
it?
The shoes, I wanted to do something. So the idea of the shoes was you can kind of decorate them up. So when you've coloured them up, you can put diamantes on them, pearls on them, or glitter.
I love the glasses as well. They're very Parisian chic, aren't they?
They are, aren't they? Yeah, and you've got 11 pieces in total in that stamp set.
I know, you've crammed them on, haven't you? I have to say, you couldn't get, there's no room to put anything else on that, is there? Which is brilliant, and that makes the biggest value for money, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then of course, you have to have florals in there as well. My stamp sets would not be me if I didn't have any florals in there.
Gorgeous. So it's the matching stamp and die set. That's Perfect Pair that we're looking at right now, which is your bags and your shoes and your pretty much a little bit of everything going on.
Also, there's also on the die set, if you look, there is a separate die so that you can actually cut the shoes out separately if you want and have them separate to the handbag.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you've got the shoes on their own down there, and then you've got them sitting with the bag as they appear in the stamp there at the top.
Stamp, yeah.
Brilliant. Genius. Right, third set. We are on now Mannequin. So again, this is continuing the Derek dropping everything theme, but also continuing the dressing up theme, Nikki.
Yeah, so you've got your dress there, you've got your mannequin, you've got lipstick, you've got a coat hanger, a nice pretty coat hanger there, and then of course a mirror, because all us girls need a mirror.
Love it. Absolutely love it. And of course, you can go with your own, you know, colour, the colours that you love, the colours that your daughters love, you know, projects to do with your, you know, your daughters and your children as well at the moment to keep them amused. They're going to love actually decorating these, aren't they?
I think they will. And as I say, you know, glitters, use your pearls. When we go through some of the samples, you'll see I've used lots of diamantes on mine.
Yeah. Absolutely, we've got those in the show as well tonight. Right, so next up we are, this is amazing, isn't it? Hatbox is such a journey of discovery. I think, you know, for every generation as well, if you discover a Hatbox from your mother, your grandmother, whoever it was, a different generation in the family, it's like a new journey of discovery, isn't it?
Yeah, and as I say, I wanted to kind of do a collection that suits quite a lot of different ages, and I thought this would be nice for your aunt, you know, your nans, your mums, and then you've got your, obviously, some florals in there as well.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And remember, these are the stamps and the die sets as well, so that's Hatbox. And I think we've got one more, have we? Oh, that's it. That's it. Sorry, that's all four, isn't it? I got carried away there.
4 stamps and dies.
They are brilliant. Now, remember, of course, we have a bundle of everything as well, which is going to offer you even more. It's absolutely brilliant. So all 4 of the stamp and die sets, plus with the bundle, Nikki, these 2 stencils as well.
Yes. So I wanted to incorporate some stencils because not everyone likes to use pattern paper. So you can create your own pattern papers here. You can use your MDF. I was thinking of wall plaques, even down to photograph frames you can decorate. So of course, you've got your shoes in there as well.
They're beautiful. So these would be great for your cards, but also for backgrounds and for upcycling or whatever it might be as well. It's an amazing bundle. It really is. You must be very proud of it, Nikki.
I am. It was... I had this idea in my head about 6 months ago, I think. I wanted to do some handbags, some shoes, some perfume bottles. And it's not now until I see them on the TV and I'm thinking, wow.
They are fabulous. Listen, you'll be able to now watch yourself doing your fine demos in a wee bit as well.
Lovely.
Lots of love, darling. I know this will do amazingly because I know people love you as well. And we will speak to you again through the day tomorrow as well, on Monday as well. And we'll see you demoing later. Lots of love, darling.
Okay, that's lovely.
See you later.
Take care. Bye.
There is lovely Nikki herself, who designed these stamps and dies for Oakwood Archer as well. And I'm going to give the details for the one-day special as well. There are 4 different options, remember. So let me just shimmy these along just a little bit so we can go through them one by one. So the first one is perfume. So matching stamps and matching dies as well. Absolutely beautiful, £16.98. The second one is perfect pair. That's the one with the bags and the shoes. The extra die in that one, so you can die cut the shoes individually there as well. Then you have mannequin, which is the 3rd set. Again, matching to the dies, and the 4th one, which is Hatbox. They are beautiful, they really are. £16.98 is your one-day special price, saving £4 depending on which set you go to. And of course, there is a complete bundle of all 1, 2, 3, 4, all the savings carried across from all of them, plus 2 bonus stencils as well there for you. £76.90 there for you. There is a freedom price on that one as well at £69.21, which includes, of course, your P&P, which is really good. The Flexi Freedom is on this as well, so 2 payments of £34.61. Which is absolutely beautiful. It really is. So let's have a look at some samples, shall we? From the lady herself. I absolutely know they're going to be absolutely beautiful. Sorry, this way around. There we go. I did it. So I couldn't quite see it there. It's got quite a psychedelic looking handbag going on there. So that's from the handbag die set, which is absolutely stunning. You can see lots of glitter. We've got that glitter card coming up for you very, very soon as well, actually, in huge abundance. This is from Mannequin, I think this one, isn't it? That's beautiful. Again, the way in which you can... OK, now of the complete bundle, already 10% has sold out. Bear in mind, we are 9 minutes into a 24-hour day for this one-day special. So bear that in mind. This is beautiful. Again, the glasses, the lipsticks. This is again from the Mannequin set. Let's go to the perfume set and shape. Again, wonderful with that that's very subtle, isn't it? So scent with love is the sentiment with the Perfume Die Set. Amazing, isn't it? Beautiful. Let's have another one. Let's bring you another handbag, but a very different colour this time. Gosh, that's very 80s neon, isn't it? I'm loving that. And from that to Serenity of the Hatbox there in wonderful monochrome. Now that looks like it's a very richly expensive department store. One of those, you know, sort of West End of London kind of department stores. And then we've got something which is very sort of fashion forward, very girl about town, isn't it? So as Nikki says, she designed these stamps so that their suitability is for designs for all ages as well. So timeless classics, and again, decorate in lots and lots of different ways. And again, use lots and lots of different colour palettes. Here's the handbag again, but this time in a lovely shocking red with wonderful pinks. So very bold. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I love that. Love how you can bring that to life, embossing that with glitter as well. 688359 is your item number for the complete and utter bundle. So all of the savings from each of the stamp and die sets, plus the bonus stencils in there as well, which is really good. £76.90, has that freedom price and a flexi freedom available as well. 10% of the complete bundle already sold out and gone. Now, we mentioned the glitter card because that featured in a couple of the samples that Nikki created for us. Now, this one, for instance, uses that wonderful sort of glitter card, and we have it here. Now, this is really good because this is 30 sheets. We've got 15 of the pink and 15 of the cherry red, and I have to tell you, they are exceptional. Let me show you a couple of samples using the glitter card as well. So we've got that wonderful, look at that. I mean, that just keys in beautifully, doesn't it? And then something very different with one of the perfume bottles there, using the pink glitter card. So 30 sheets there. I don't have the exact GSM on this one, but it feels like good construction weight as well, actually. So it does feel quite hefty and beautiful. Very fine glitter there, and some beautiful colours as well, aren't they? Really vibrant, really trendy, very feminine, in keeping with this stamp and die set that we've got. Now, this is brand new today, and it's just £9.99. Now, I think that's a ridiculous buy. It's really good, and if you want to grab it, you can now. 181969 is your item number on that one. I can see that disappearing quite quickly, actually, because I think probably a lot of people want to top up maybe their core stash. Maybe you're going through quite a lot in your card making at the moment, and you think, oh, actually, that would be really good. That would be definitely nice top up. Now, next up, because this is a very girly stamp and die set, isn't it? It's a very girly stamp and die set. So you want to decorate to your heart's content. So ribbons and gems we've got right now for you. So 2 different shades of organza ribbon in beautiful pinks there. One slightly more rose, one slightly more blush. And you've got the craft sticker, the glitter sticker gems as well, which Nikki's used on a lot of her samples today as well. And again, coordinating pretty nicely with the colours in the glitter card too. Beautiful, just perfect. Think of the hat boxes. Think of just those ribbons that you can put into the corner of your designs as well. They are beautiful. £9.99, 792. 208 is your item number. Lots more in the show as well, so check out on the website at hochanda.com. And listen, enough from me. Let's go back to the lady who created this amazing one-day special, and let's go back to Nikki, and we're working on the Hatbox design this time.
So for this demo, we're going to be using It's a Girl's World Hatbox stamp set. As you can see, you've got 8 pieces in total. You've got flowers, you've got a vase, then you've got that hat box there. So you've also got the coordinating dies. Your dies will obviously come in the packaging. I'm using the Oakwood Archer magnetic sheets that go in the stamp and die folder. So this is the die that coordinates with it. And then I've already gone ahead and stamped one. So you can see there's nice detail in here, but again, enough for you to colour out. The flowers here, you've also got a die if you wanted to start decoupaging them up. So you've got a die there that you can cut those flowers out separately as well. And you can have a lot of fun with this one. I love this one. I think when I was designing the whole collection, I wanted to go for sort of like a girly kind of theme, but something that was going to fit all ages. And I think the Hatbox is for basically any age. You've also got a sister stamp there. You've got a beautiful stamp in the collection. So that one is with your mannequin stamp set. So you can mix and match all of these up. And as I say, really nice and easy to use. So I'm just going to do a little bit of colouring on this. Not too much because I have already gone ahead and coloured one up. So just going to show you how easy it is. As I say, the shadings I've kind of done so that you don't have to do too much. So if you're not really into your colouring, you're still going to be able to create beautiful cards with these. Another thing that's really good with these, all of the stamps in the collection, is paper piecing. So you can stamp these onto your coloured paper and then die cut them out and no colouring involved. I've got lots of samples that will show that on the show today. So look, really nice and easy. So I'll go in with my lighter colour because the shading's already done for me. And then I think, right, so now I can see where I put the shade in. So you can see where I've done it. And then I can add a little bit more colour and just blend that in. But again, if you're really not into your colouring, you still will be able to create gorgeous cards with these. As I say, think about using your pattern papers that you've got and stamp them onto your coloured paper, and then you'd have no colouring to do at all. As you can see, really nice and easy to use. With the card that I created earlier, I've done it in a nice bright yellow, decoupaged it up. So what we're going to do is I've already gone ahead and stamped my Just Because stamp there, and that one is in your, if I can just find it, the Just Because is in your mannequin stamp set. So as I say, I've created, you can mix and match them up together. I've got the pearls there, or the neck, you can colour in any colour you like, and that one is from the Perfume Stamp Set. So all the stamp sets are A6 in size, but the main images are a really nice size, and then you've got all the other elements that you can start building your card up with. So I'm just going to put the card together. So this is using the glitter cardstock that we've got on the show today, and this is really, really nice, smooth, doesn't shed either, which is really nice. So it's great if you want to cut out using your dies. And then I've just got some pattern paper from my cardstock that I've got at home. So we have got stencils on the show that I have designed to go alongside all of the stamps and dies that we have. So you can create your own backgrounds as well. You can do your mixed media as well if you like. Just add a bit more glue there, look. Make sure that lays flat. And then I've cut out a circle. As I say, because it doesn't shed, you can see, totally smooth. You can use your dies. And then I've got some pink cardstock that I've already put my foam tape on. And that's just going to sit in the middle there. And then I'm going to take the Hatbox. As you can see, I've coloured mine in pink, and it coordinates really nicely with the glitter cardstock that we've got on the show. And just going to take that foam tape off and pop that just there. And then I've got my well, you could be a pearl necklace, but I've done it in gold because I thought, oh, it looks really nice and coordinates nicely. And then I've kind of linked it just over the leaves there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. Just bring that again over those leaves and then just lift it slightly so it's kind of coming off the page a little. Just make sure that's dry. So if you can see, look, I've just lifted it off there slightly. And then I've coloured in 3 of the flowers. So the flowers are from the Perfect Pair set and the Hatbox set as well. And I've already gone ahead and put my foam tape on, just layering them up. And then I've got this pink one that's going to go flat, so I'm going to just add a bit of glue just to bring that down. So as I say, I think these are perfect for any age. I think anyone would absolutely love a card, and it could be just because, and that's what I'm using now, that sentiment from the Mannequin stamp set. Really nice size as well, and a lovely font. And I'm just going to pop that just there on my card to finish that card off. So that one is the one we've just done. Now on this one, I've used some of those glitter stickers that we've got on the show. Okay, so you've got 2 different colours. You've got a pink and then you've got like a reddy colour there. I'm going to add some of the pink ones. So I'm just going to take those out of the packet. And they are already self-adhesive, so really nice and easy to pop on. Just going to put 3 in each corner just to finish that off. I didn't quite put enough glue on there, so I'll stick that down in a second. And I'm just kind of putting them random in that corner like that. Just add a bit more glue around the edge here and then we're done. So as you can see, a really nice easy card to create using that Hatbox stamp and die set from the collection. If I put that up, you can add the glitter as well if you like.
So nice, isn't it? And there are so many ways you can take this, so many different ideas that you've got. So remember, your one-day special tonight are your matching stamp and die sets. There are 4 different options, £16.98, saving £4 depending on which one you are going for. So let's run through those again. I think Nikki used pretty much all of them, didn't she, in that demo? There is the perfume set. That's the one where the pearls came from. And actually, Nikki said she hadn't seen gold pearls before. You can have pearls any colour you like, because they can dye them different colours. So you can go absolutely to town on those. Here's another card actually with the pearls and the hat box at the bottom. I think Nikki was showing us that using those glitter stickers as well. So that's the perfume bottle stamp and die set there for you. Next is Perfect Pair, and I think Nikki used the flowers from Perfect Pair, I think, in that last demo. There's sentiments in there on your special day. There's the roses, there's the handbag, there's the bonus die in this set as well, because this die is the bag and the shoes together, and then you've got an extra die there of just being able to die cut the shoes on their own as well. Now that's the most popular option so far of the 4, just to let you know. 639365 is the item number across the 4 different sets, designed by our very own Nikki Hassan. Here's number 3, which is Mannequin. Mannequin's brilliant, all about dressing up, all about mirrors and vintage, and I think it's lovely. Beautiful matching stamp and die set there for you. £16.98, of course, saving £4 on your one-day special price. And then the 4th one, of course, and Nikki used it in the demo that we just saw, which is the Hatbox one, which also has a lovely little vase in there as well. Lots of florals and flowers to cut out in that particular set as well. Again, 639365 is your item number. Now, the details for the entire bundle, which is stamp set number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, plus 2 beautiful A5 stencil sheets as well. So you've got the pretty decorative border stencil which is the one there at the top with the shoes, the wonderful designs. And then the floral decorative border stencil at the bottom there as well. Now that has so many different uses, of course, doesn't it? With the ribbons and the bows for upcycling as well. It's going to be brilliant. So it's the £4 saving for each of the one-day specials has been carried across into the bundle there for you. And then you've got 2 of the A5 stencils there as well. £76.90. Plus the opportunity to flexi buy on this one, so 2 payments of £38.45. Plus there is a freedom price which takes that £76 odd down to £69.21. Which is really, really good value for money, isn't it? Really, really is. And of course, you can split that price down with your Flexi Freedom as well. So it could be as little as £34.61 and your postage today. So let me show you some gorgeous samples using these stamp sets. They're amazing. So there is the handmade. This just shows you just how different the same thing can be, actually, because we've actually got, there's quite a few different samples using the handbag very, very differently. So again, using that glitter cardstock, but you can go to town with your colouring on this one. You can keep it very, very simple and monochrome. Look, there's a monochrome sample, which is very, very simple. Beautiful, isn't it? And again, the Hatbox set is very, very, very sophisticated, but you can colour it and you can take it in lots and lots of different directions. You can see this is one that we quickly saw in Nikki's last demonstration there, and you can see the addition of the glitter card there in the background has just sort of added, and also the glitter stickers which are also available in the show. It's beautiful, it really, really is. 688359 is your item number on your one-day special. There is the complete bundle. Now, this glitter cardstock, and something that Nikki picked up on in that first demo, is that this is a glitter card which doesn't shed either, because it is completely and utterly smooth. It's quite a heavyweight card as well. I don't have the GSM here, but it's quite substantial, let me tell you. I would say that would easily be construction weight card. 15 sheets of that lovely cherry red and 15 of what we're calling pink, which is probably slightly more purple to the eye, I would say, but again corresponds beautifully with the glitter stickers that are coming up in just a moment as well. So £9.99 already proving very, very popular. I'm not at all surprised, because this is really, really good quality as well. And again, just add something to your layering for cards as well. Beautiful. Look at how grand that red is. It's real sort of ruby, Dorothy slipper red, isn't it? Gorgeous. 181969 then for your 30 sheets, 15 of the pink and 15 of the cherry red. To go with that, you've got to have the glitter stickers, haven't you, which are beautiful, those wonderful stick-on gems. And this also comes with a double pack of the ribbons there as well, which is beautiful. So 2 different shades in the ribbon. You've got one which is more sort of a baby pink, and one which is more of a rose pink. And let me just show you how that translates onto a card as well, because this is one of the ones that that Nikki created. You can see, because it almost looks like, yeah, you can see because it's faceted. Yes, they do a little bit, don't they? There's those famous jelly sweets. They're beautiful, aren't they? Yes, you know the ones. You know the ones. Come in the little yellow bags, those. 792208 then is your item number then for the gem pack and the ribbons together, which is great value for money. Let's carry on going down the counter. And we've got some glue. This is the very glue I think Nikki was using in her demonstration there. So 2 of the craft glue. You can see how simple it was as well, because you've got a fine detail nozzle there at the top. Very, very easy to just get in and go for it. Dries completely clear, of course, and you get 2 of those, 125 millilitre each. It is non-toxic and water-based, and it's also acid-free. 788279 has a nice free members price there as well, £13.58, including your P&P. If not, £15.98. I know most of you are Freedom members. To keep your dies, of course, you need some storage, and here is perfect, absolutely brilliant, from Oakwood Archer themselves. Comes with the sleeves, of course, and comes with the magnetic sheets as well to store your dies. You are getting 10 of your magnetic sheets in there, and of course they go into the ring binder, and then you can zip that up and look after it very, very simply and very, very easily. And I guess you'll probably have many of those over the years. £16.99 to have the sleeves and the magnetic sheets as part of that, because usually it's the case and then it's the sleeves and then it's the magnetic sheets all individual. So that's brilliant, isn't it, to get all of those at £16.99. Good pair of scissors, always good to have. Really, really good, really, really ergonomic. I think actually when you get a paper scissor where the handles are bigger than the blade, that means that you are going to get the ultimate in precision. When you're cutting out decoupage pieces or whatever it might be, you want something where you are, even if you're going for a long, long time, you're not going to have that kind of feeling of, oh, I can't cut anymore, that's it. Because these are large handles, they're rubberized, they're ergonomic, and they're micro serrated as well. So for detailing, that is going to keep those edges perfect. Even if you aren't the most necessarily skilled of cutters, micro serrated as well are a kind of a longer life as well, I generally feel. Actually, these are also titanium as well, so that minimises the amount of deposit that builds up, because you can, you get little bits of this and that stuck on it, but that's sort of minimised with the titanium in those. 844474 is your item number then, just £9.99. Now compared to what the prices you can pay for scissors, that's very, very good indeed. And I know, because my mum has about 26 pairs of scissors. I've no idea what any of them are for. Paper trimmer now, and you never question, of course, do you? Dare question. Mum knows best. £9.99 now for your paper trimmer. So this is, I guess this is going to be A4 size, isn't it? Yeah, A4 size. You have got your degree lines in there as well, which is also very, very handy, isn't it? Good to have, good brand, of course, trusted brand. And just something that everyone needs one way or another, doesn't it? Again, if you've got your glitter cardstock as well, it is going to go through those thicker and more robust papers as well. Even has instructions. So it's capable of cutting a 45 and a 90 degree angle as well. Also shows you how to change the blade as well on the instructions. So there you go, 881009. Again, so I didn't even look at the price tag, but £9.99 again for something like that, because you're only going to need one of these every blue moon. Do you know what I mean? £9.99 does seem, again, a very, very small price tag. This is something every desk needs, whether you work with clay, whether you card make, whether you jewellery make, whatever you do. Actually, I think everybody kind of needs a good glass mat, don't they? It's the one thing that is missing from my office desk, and I do a number of different things, and I'm sort of, if you're blending inks for projects, if you just need a palette, do you know what I mean? If you need to work out very, very simply, the size of A6 or 6x6, or, it's got all the most common sizes for cardstock that you're going to use, 8x8, 10x10, A5, A4. Brilliant, it really is. And again, it's for the jobs you want it to be for. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? It is a true crafter's essential, really, isn't it? 992355 is the item number, £21.99, and that is something I definitely need on my desk at home, because they look impressive as well, don't they? And that's the main thing. Right, back to Nikki now, demoing the one-day special. This time it's the perfume set, so it's very Parisienne but very, very girly. Back over to Nikki.
So for this demo, I'm going to be using It's a Girl's World perfume set. So this is the stamp set that I'm using. I've used this one here. You've got the flowers there. You've got a string of pearls, a necklace. You've got a flower there that you can start layering up. Then you've got another perfume bottle here. And then you've got a nice sentiment that says, "Scent with love." And it's spelled SCENT, as you can see there. You have the coordinating dies with this one as well. So there's the dies, so you can cut them all out nice, easy and quick. And what I've done on this one, I've actually layered it up. So I've actually cut it out twice, and then I've just cut the flowers. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So I've already, you look there, look, stamped and heat embossed in silver on this one, and I've just got to die cut that one out. So I'll show you how those dies work. Really nice and easy. They fit perfectly over that stamped image, giving you a nice perfect cut every single time. So I'm just going to take that down just there. I'm going to do it twice just to make sure it doesn't move when I pop the die cutting machine. And I'm just going to bring my die cutting machine over. So all of these will fit in most of your die cutting machines. Obviously some of the bigger dies won't go through those really small die cutting machines. This one is an A5 one that I'm using, so I'm just going to take that through and show you how that die cuts out. And it's so easy to use. So you've got 4 stamp sets in the collection, 4 die sets in the collection, and there's also 2 stencils that I've designed as well. So these are my own range that I've designed and working alongside Oakwood Archer, so you've probably heard of them. So they're the stencil sets. Not really sure if you can see that. So you can start creating your own backgrounds as well. So there's 2 of those in the collection that we've got on the show today. You've got flowers, you've got stars, shoes there, you've got a heart just there as well. So these are really nice and fun, and they're going to work lovely alongside your dies and your stamps. So as I say, I've cut that out, and then what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to cut around that flower there, so then I can decoupage this up, and again here, so I'm going along that line where the perfume bottle was there. So I've got those 2 flowers ready to go on, and then I've already gone ahead and die cut another one, and just going to just snip around the bottom there a bit. Oh, so that's going to go here, and this one is going to go just there. Okay, so really nice, easy and simple. What I wanted to do with my own stamps was to do them so that you can create lots of different coloured cards, colour them up, use your embossing powders. So as you can see, you've got all the shading in your flowers, so really nice and easy to colour up as well. But I'm not adding any colour to this. I'm just going to keep it in the silver and the white. So I've already gone ahead and die cut some matten layers. So I'm using 2 squares. So that's a silver paper that I've used there. And then I'm just going to layer that up with another one, which is slightly smaller. And then I've got 2 circles that I've already die cut out and layered up. And then I've got my foam pads on there just to lift that off of the card. Just pop that down there. And then the next thing, I'm going to pop my perfume bottle about there, and just look for I have got a stamped sentiment somewhere. Not sure where that's gone for the second, so we'll do that in a minute. So I'm going to put a sentiment there. So I'm just going to add a small piece of foam tape on the bottom and a little bit at the top, so that that layers up. But what I'm going to do before I pop that down, I'm just lifting around the bottom of those flowers to give it a little bit of more dimension. And then I'm going to pop that just there. And then I've got these flowers here that I'm going to layer up. So what I'm going to do is, again, lift around the bottom, and then I'm just going to add some glue on that edge, and then just make sure I've got the right edge. Just make sure I've got that So it's that one there. So along that edge where it's going along where the perfume bottle is, and then add a small piece of foam tape in the centre of my flower. I'm just going to take a little bit of that glue off. And then what I'm going to do is when I lay that down, lifting that up, but I'm laying that side flat, and then that part will lift up on the flower. And then I'm doing exactly the same with this one. So the edge where it's going along the perfume bottle, just add a bit of glue there, and then lift that up. Oh, forgot to put my foam tape on, so do put a little bit of foam tape in the centre of that flower again, like that. And lift that up. If you want to, you can add some glitter on here. I'm just going to leave that for a second. Then I'm just going to take some cardstock and I'm going to cut out a piece of card there, and then I'm going to add a sentiment. So I'm just going to pop that on there. So I'm going to, because I'm embossing, I'm going to use my embossing powder there so it doesn't stick on the areas. I don't want it to stick. Then I'm going to choose a sentiment. So sentiment I think I'm going to use is Scent with Love on this one. So take that out of the way. So there's my Scent with Love. So I'm going to pop that at the top, and then it won't to cut out. So I'm popping that at the top, bringing that down. So I'm using my embossing ink for this. Just make sure you ink that up well, because obviously when you're using your clear embossing ink, you can't really see it when you stamp it down. And then I'm going to take my embossing powder, which I'm using a fine detailed silver embossing powder, and I'm just going to take, because I'm going to do it on just a piece of card so it doesn't get all over my mat. So pop that there, bring that over. So there you go. And then when I use my heat embossing tool, you'll see how really pretty this sentiment is. So I'm just going to pop that on, bring that up so you can see what I'm doing. You can see that's beginning to melt. Just bringing it along gently. Again, this is a lovely sentiment, and I think that's really nice. It's something a little bit different. I'm just going to bring over my cutter, and I'm just going to cut that out. So just bring that down, and then just cut that so that sentiment's in the centre there. And then just pop that back. So there you see, there's my sentiment. Then I'm going to bring the card back and pop that sentiment about there, I think. So layering it up again with my foam tape. So a really nice, pretty card. If you wanted to add some glitter, what I tend to do is I'll put my glue on my mat. You can use a paintbrush if you like, but I'm going to cheat and I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm just going to pop a small amount on the flowers and just on the perfume bottle. Then I'm taking some very fine crystal glitter and I'm just going to pop that on there like that, and just take a piece of card so that I can put that bit of waste there. Just going to spread that out slightly. There we go. And that just really finishes that off. So no colouring involved in that, just your heat embossing powder using that Girls World Perfume Stamp Set and die.
Fabulous, isn't it? I've got that card here actually, and it's beautifully finished off. Looks amazing. You can see that little bit of glitter that she just put on at the end there. Beautiful. These are amazing sets actually. Should we go through them again? Because they are brilliant. There are 4 different stamp sets. So if you want to think, right, okay, which stamp set was it she was talking about? Which stamp went with it? Remember, the one-day special today is the matching stamp and die set. And there are 4 different sets. So let us start with the perfume. So that has the that lovely sort of Parisian atomizer there, and the classic sort of French, very, very expensive perfume bottle that's in everyone's life. It's got the florals in it. It's got the scent with love sentiment. You can see just on the side there. It's also got the rose floral, and it's got the string of pearls as well. It's beautiful, it really is. So that's the first of the matching stamp, and there of course are the dies to go with. £16.98. That's the perfume. Next, it is Perfect Pair. This is brilliant because this is very sassy, it's very natty, it's very summery as well. It's got the florals in there, it's got the nail varnish, it's got all sorts going on there. It's got the handbag and the shoes, and so much more on the glasses. It's very cool. The matching die set has a bonus die as well, so you can cut out the bag with the shoes together as they appear in the stamp set, or you can die cut just the shoes on their own there as well as the sunglasses and the florals and everything else that's going on. So that's beautiful. The third set is Mannequin. And these again, it is very sort of Parisian glamour, isn't it? It's very sort of Victoriana going on here, but again, just that same sass as well, the bow, the lipstick. You've got the sentiments there, you've got Sister, you've got Just Because as well, and of course the matching die set there as well. £16.98, saving £4 on whichever one of these sets you go for. And then we've got Hatbox, and Hatbox is beautiful because, again, lots and lots of versatility. You can use this for lots and lots of different occasions as well, lots of different projects and cards. You've got the vase with the florals, you've got other flowers going on there as well, and the splendid Hatbox, which you can decorate in lots and lots of different ways. And I'll show you some samples, which show them in very, very different lights actually. And this is a very ageless collection as well, actually, I think, because it can be for younger ladies, it can be for almost anyone actually, and you can mix and match these stamp sets perfectly, which is brilliant. Remember, there is a complete bundle as well of all 4 of the stamp sets, so you get the savings from all of the 4 stamp and die sets, but in the overall bundle there's the addition of the 2 A5 stencil sets as well. So you've got the pretty decorative border stencils, which are, again, beautiful. Lots of florals, lots about love, lots of different design elements going on there. And you also have the floral decorative stencil as well. And again, so many different applications for those as well. So that is the complete bundle. So it has the saving of all of the one-day specials, the addition of the 2 A5 stencils. It's got a Freedom members price as well, and you've also got Flexi Freedom available on that one there as well, which is brilliant. £76.90 broken down into 2 Flexi Freedoms, £34.61 plus your PMP. Now let me show you some samples, because they are very, very beautiful. And let me show you how the same thing can be interpreted in lots and lots of different ways. So we can take the handbag there in a very sort of casual country kind of monochrome way, which is really, really lovely, and it makes you look at all of the detail. Or you can go wild and designer colours and very, very sassy indeed. Or you can make it very fiery and passionate with lots of cherry reds and gorgeous strong tones. Or again, you can soften this to a lavender lady kind of look. It's beautiful, isn't it? Really, really nice. And that's just the bag and the shoes. Let's take some of the other images from the other stamp sets as well. So from Mannequin, Again, very, very cool, very sort of, you know, very young yet classic and timeless, isn't it? And again, monochrome that and you've got something completely different. Again, this is very sort of Parisian, very continental. I love the Perfume Stamp Set. Again, you can interpret this in lots and lots of different ways. Keep it very, very simple with the white and the silver there, or the white and the gold with a very simple sentiment. I have to say, one of the most popular images, or certainly one of my favourite images from the whole stamp set, is this Hatbox, because it tells lots and lots of different stories. And again, you can do it in lots of different ways. You can do it in a very classic way, or you can go va-va-voom with lots and lots of different colour in it as well. It is beautiful. It's an adorable one-day special, I have to say. It's really nice. It's very, very feminine. It's something that actually, if you're a crafter, if you're a card maker, you'd easily go for the whole bundle and actually get the kids and the grandkids involved in making and projects as well. I love that. That's a brilliant idea, isn't it? That could almost be interpreted like a prom dress, couldn't it? 688359 is the item number for the complete bundle. That's all stamp and die sets, plus the 2 A5 stencils as well. So it's a really, really, really amazing one-day special. Nice way to round off the weekend and to start off a brand new week as well. 688359. Remember, you can buy the stamp and die sets individually as well. You'll find all the details on the website. Now, this is a real find, let me tell you. Again, from Oakwood Archer, you've got the glitter card here, and it's brilliant because this is glitter card that isn't shedding left, right and centre, which is great. It's a really good, don't have the GSM for this, but it's a very, very good, sturdy card. It's great. We'll try and find out for you. We've got 15 sheets of the cherry red and 15 sheets of the pink there as well. And it really adds to this stamp set, and it really works and coordinates beautifully. You can see one there adding the cherry red and one adding the pink there, which might on screen and certainly to the eyes slightly more sort of light purple, sort of violet-y tones in there as well, I would say, as opposed to pink per se. So whoever pink per se is, 181969 is the item number then. All 30 sheets, 15 of the red, 15 of the pink there for £19.99. It's a nice little buy, isn't it? 181969. Next up, it's about decorating. Now, this is a very, very girly one-day special, isn't it? It's very, very feminine. It needs lots of sparkle and lots of glitter. So lots of decoration as well. So here we've got two 20-metre spools of your woven edge ribbons. You've got a lighter, more of a blush pink, and you've got more of a fuller rose pink there as well. So 40 metres of that wonderful, beautiful organza ribbon. Plus, you've got the craft stickers, and these are your diamonds, really, aren't they? These are your coloured glittery diamonds. They're beautiful. So you get a set and a sheet of the wonderful pink and a sheet of the red, and it's a slightly more vivid red than maybe the camera's showing you. Actually, it's a little bit more Dorothy Slipper sort of ruby red than you might be seeing on screen. That might be something to do with the packaging there, but you can see how they just add something. That's certain je ne sais quoi, because they've got those facets within, and yet the glitter lives within them as well. They do look like little jelly tots, don't they? Other sweets are available. They're beautiful. 792208 is your item number for those, again at £9.99. A lovely, lovely selection, and do have a look through the show as well on the website. Your next live hour will be on Monday morning at 8 AM for this one, with another show at midday and then final call at 4 in the afternoon. If you do have any questions in the meantime as well, maybe you're watching this late at night and you're thinking, oh, actually, I've just got a little burning question. Ask now on the email, studio@hochanda.com, and the producers will pick that up in the morning and address your questions either to Nikki or to our team as well. So any questions you've got about this, please do ask those questions as well. We'll put the details back on the screen of the one-day special there for you. Remember, you've got 4 different matching stamp and die sets, or of course you've got that complete bundle as well with the addition of those 2 A5 stencil sheets as well. That hour has gone incredibly quickly, hasn't it? And there is a lot to get your teeth into here as well. Some wonderful projects that you can enjoy together. You know, when we do get back together again with friends and people that we craft with. This is going to be a brilliant, brilliant one. And in the meantime, if you're keeping children and grandchildren amused and keeping them busy, then this is a brilliant, brilliant set to do that. Listen, thank you so much for your company. Do check out your baskets. Anything you've got there, do check it out. And it's going to be a very, very, very nice start to the week.